Last night, the Heel Tough blog got a chance to sit down with a former walk-on safety for the Tar Heels and son of a former basketball legend, Jaye Stackhouse. Just in case people don't know, really just kind of explain, what ended up happening and the reason that you ended up, unfortunately, having to step away from football, man.
Yeah, so I ended up, as a walk-on, I didn't expect to play freshman year, but I actually had a pretty decent spring and was looking forward to coming out my sophomore year and actually being able to get on the field. And then that spring I ended up tearing my meniscus, and best case scenario, hopefully I'd be ready for fall camp that year. Turns out I ended up re-tearing where they had repaired, and so I just wasn't. After that, I wasn't really able to bounce back from having 2 surgeries in 6 months. It didn't feel the same out on the field. I was dealing with a lot of pain, and so I was still with the team going into that year, and then after that year, I decided that just for looking forward to the rest of my life, football was probably something that I probably shouldn't partake in just because of the severity of the injury, and I wanted to be able to walk later on in life. So.
Right, yeah, man. That stinks, man. And it's definitely unfortunate, man. And we definitely miss you out there. I mean, everybody knows the backstory. The big story, of course, when you came on campus was, you were related, of course, the son of Jaye Stackhouse, the great basketball player. So. Growing up in that household, man, just talk about, a little bit about, being his son. And, I know he's a coach now, so there must have been some sort of coaching mindset that he brought, to that household.
Yeah. My dad, he was my coach in high school. I don't know. In my experience, I liked him because he pushed me to go harder, but then also I didn't like it because he expected more out of me than everyone else. I guess that's kind of the compromising position when you're both playing the role of a dad and a coach. So that was that. So I think that's kind of where he developed his love for coaching. He was coaching my AAU basketball team. So, and then from there he got a position with the 905, and then now he's looking to take an even bigger step and hopefully get his name in the hat, getting an NBA position soon. So.
Yeah, man, we're definitely hoping for him, and I mean I know there's a lot of Tar Heel fans that hope he would come to Carolina once Roy steps away. How happy was your dad when he found out that you were going to get a walk-on position at Carolina, knowing, that campus so well, and I think, still having a great connection there?
I mean, of course, he if you ask him, he'll tell you how much he loves Chapel Hill. He was just there recently today, so he's always coming back. So just the connections that he still has in Chapel Hill, I think it gave him like a bit of comfort knowing that I'd be safe and having people that look out for me instead of being in an environment that I might not know the people as well, and I definitely have eyes out for me, and so it's definitely been a blessing.
Yeah, man. Being turn a little bit, being a walk-on. We hear all the time about Walk On You, this thing that's kind of generated, in the Carolina community the last couple of years by the walk-ons. Talk a little bit about, being part of that, that group and how special of a bond you guys really do have as walk-ons.
We definitely developed a remarkable bond among walk-ons just because. I don't know. Not everybody. Well, at Carolina especially, not everybody. I'm sorry. Let me backtrack.
Yeah, no, you're good, man. You're good.
Just in college sports in general, people don't really expect to play as a walk-on, but at Carolina, we've definitely seen that happened. And so, for instance, with one of my really good friends, Thomas Jackson and Cole Holcomb, guys that came here as walk-ons and ended up getting their scholarship. It was pretty much just every walk-on's dream. And then like now, it doesn't even seem unrealistic to get a scholarship. It's definitely like a attainable goal for us. So.
Right. Yeah. I mean, is Mac Hollins really that big guy that everybody kind of looks up to, going from a walk-on at, a totally different position than he ended up playing, and now he's a Super Bowl champion. Is that the guy that kind of everybody tries to model themselves after?
Yeah, as much as they can. So Mac's work ethic is something like I've never seen before. Some days he lift with his group in the morning and come back later and lift again in the afternoon and run and do everything twice. It was amazing to me just because people would be so tired after one workout. It's like, how is he still? That's just the drive that he has, and I felt like that in order to play and succeed at the level he has, that's the kind of attitude that he needed in order to do so.
Yeah, man. I mean, we all know that, anyone that's around football knows, it is a serious environment, but at times, it is, it can get a little, joke aroundish and everything like that. And we've seen it with our guys. I mean, tell us about some of your funniest moments that you remember from your time being part of the team. Got you there, man.
Yeah, you got me there.
Yeah, I mean.
Let me think about that. I'll have to think about that.
All right, yeah. Yeah, so just kind of think about that one a little bit. And yeah, I mean, definitely, I mean, we saw, the last couple of years now, we're going through our third defensive back coach within the last 3 years. So I know you were there for Terry Joseph's tenure, or not Terry Joseph, Charlton Warren.
I was there for both. So.
Oh, you were? So yeah, just kind of tell us a little bit about the difference between those two guys. Charlton being, it seemed, he's gone on to have some success now at Tennessee and at Florida, and Terry Joseph now moving on to Notre Dame. So tell us what those guys brought to the table in your time there, and how you were able to transition.
So starting with Coach Warren. Coach Warren, he's very much a technique guy. He's very much about perfecting your technique, and everybody kind of looking the same, and everybody kind of like he wants everything to look like a very well-oiled machine. Like I think that's kind of based on his background coming from where was he at? He was at where was he? I can't remember.
Yeah, I'm blanking a little bit too. So yeah.
No, I think he was at Air Force. So yeah. But yeah, that I mean that's just his background. He wants a very tight knit ship, and then coming to Coach Joseph. Coach Joseph, he's like he doesn't really I'd say he taught me more about like the game of football instead of like outside of my own position, so like understanding where the linebackers are and what the D line is doing and what quarterbacks are looking for, stuff like that. And he might not have been so pressed on having everybody having the same technique. He just wanted to put his best players out on the field, and I think he gave a lot of players the opportunity to show what they could do.
Yeah, man. So yeah, I mean, one of the games, the game that I think is probably the highlight of your career. I think at least the statistics that I saw online, that's where they have your all your registered stats and everything. Was the opener a couple years ago against Georgia? You ended up having 3 tackles in that game. Just tell us how special that experience was to be able to go out there and really perform that well on a stage against a team at the magnitude of Georgia.
I don't think that's actually right because I didn't play that game.
Are you serious? Yeah, they got online that you had 3 tackles in that game. So, I don't know, man. Unless they're mixing you up with, I'm trying to think, 16. Charles Brunson, maybe?
Probably Brunson.
Was it Brunson still on the team then? Man, yeah. I didn't. Yeah. Okay. Well, My bad then, man.
No, you're fine.
I mean, any games that really stuck out to you that you did see action in, or?
Um, like I said, because of my knee injury, I was cut short. So it was unfortunate because I think the coaching staff had a lot of faith in me and definitely wanted me to succeed and wanted me to get onto the field. But like I said, after 2 knee surgeries, it was just an unfortunate situation. But I think the coaches definitely helped me through it. I still have a good relationship with Coach Fedor, and I'm actually trying to incorporate my way back onto the field as a student coach of some sort. And so, I mean, the family aspect of Carolina football is pretty much second to none because the coach is always checking up on you even when you step outside of the game of football. So.
Yeah, that's definitely awesome to hear. So yeah, I mean, you said you were trying to hopefully get back with the team just a little bit. What else are you how's your education going at Carolina, and where's your focus turned to now that you're not you're not playing football?
Yeah, this summer I'm doing an internship with Excel Sports Management, which is run by Jeff Schwartz, who was actually my dad's agent when he was playing. So I'm looking to. Playing sports my whole life, like I didn't want injury just to take me away from sports completely because I still have a huge love for sports and I definitely want to be on some type of business management, whether that's me potentially as an agent in the future or working hopefully in the front office of a professional sports team. That's something that I look forward to and it's a big goal of mine.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. So, last question, get you out of here on this. There's been a huge debate among the basketball fan base after Joel Berry said that NC State is not our rival. Do you believe that NC State is an actual rival of ours from being a part of it in football, or do you think that Duke is actually our only rival?
Yeah, I've never believed NC State is our rival. It's kind of funny because I have family members that are state fans and everything, and they always talk about how big of a deal it is when they beat Carolina. We, in my opinion, I don't think we look at it as they're just like another opponent. It just happens that UNC Raleigh is down the street.
Yes, sir. That's awesome. I love that response right there, man. That is awesome. So, yeah. So,
and also for just another thing that I'm working on. I'm looking to create like a platform as an outlet for former players like myself who've been derailed by injury and still want to like look forward with how they're going to handle life away from sports, because I know that's tough because a lot of players, they have aspirations of going to the NFL or maybe furthering their football career past college, and I just want to be able to create an outlet for people who don't get the chance because of injury or any type of reason where they have to step away from football or any sport. So.
Yeah, man, that's awesome. That sounds great, and yeah, definitely, we're gonna definitely try to keep an eye out for that. So yeah, just and tell the fans where they can follow you on Twitter and social media like that. Yeah. So.
Yeah, my Twitter is JStack_4, and on Instagram I am Stack27.
All right, man. Hey, and we look forward to it, and we'll definitely try to get you back on here sometime, man. All right. Hey, thank you very much.
All right. Thank you, pleasure. Yep.
All right, man. You have a great night. All right.